leaving the crisis unit early. I have to. You know, I decided that I was going to leave because I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. So the first thing the director does this morning, the manager of the unit does this morning, is talk to me and say, you know, somebody saw there was a formal complaint filed through our website that you know who I bet it was? I bet it was Zoxum. I would not be at all surprised if it were him. You know, that person has followed me around and tried to destroy my life. I mean, all he does is spend time, talk about obsession. All he does, I think, is spend time, like, trying to screw up my life. I would not be surprised if it were him. And it is amazing how successful he has been because of the way the conglomerate treats me. Whoever he is, sitting in some little room, you know, just obsessing and obsessing and obsessing over my blogs. Oh, look, it's the Waco sign. Look at that. Look at all the signposts around to tell people that it's all right to treat me badly. Look at this. So anyway, yeah. Kate said, Kate, her name is Kate, all right? Her name is fucking Kate. I don't care, I'm so angry. You know, this is ridiculous. I left before I could get any angrier, right? I was like, I can't do this anymore, So anyway, she said to me, oh yeah, there was a complaint filed through our formal website. As if she doesn't already know, you know, I have a website and a blog and everything else. And she said, what somebody said from higher up in, I guess, social mental health was, it's unacceptable to be videotaping in the hospital. Now, I did not videotape any clients. I did not take their pictures. I did not videotape the staff except for the janitor who follows me around. And I was very careful when I looked at the videos that I had filed, that I had published to make sure that there were no pictures of any clients or staff other than the janitor who harassed me. Right? I mean, he stalked me this morning. So, anyway, she said, you can't use your phone on the unit. We don't want to see you on your phone on the unit. You have to go outside to use your phone. Now, everybody gets to use their phone. Everybody gets to use their phone. All the patients do. Like, there's other places that take your phone from you, and they lock it up, and you can't use it the entire time. So the only phone you're able to use is the phone on the staff, like the phone that's there for all the clients. You know, I mean, mostly I like Kate. She's not too bad, but she's weak. You know, the entire unit is filthy, right? You saw the feces that was all over the walls. That's not that unusual for mental hospitals, but she's not doing anything about it, right? There's no sink in the kitchen, which is part of the living room. And so it's just filth all of the time, right? And the staff sit around like they do in all places and chat in the office. And then it's not necessarily a bad thing, you know, because occasionally I would talk with them, you know, that can be kind of fun. But they don't do anything to advocate for their clients, you know. Make sure there's a sink. You know, sign a petition. You can't take 10 minutes out of your chatting with other staff members to sign a petition to put a sink in the living area for clients, so that what do they do? You know what they do? They use like water from the bought water in like the water dispenser, whatever that is, to like wet paper towels and wipe things off. Or they have to use like disinfecting wipes all the time, which totally dry your skin, you know, and like give you you know, I mean, it's just like really dry skin on your hands over and over again, or the hand sanitizer, and it also doesn't get things clean. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like it's just disgusting. It's disgusting to have like a whole kitchen without a sink, which is basically what they have. You know, I mean, it's just I don't. You're gonna tell me there's no cameras in the bathroom? I would not be surprised if there are cameras in the bathroom, right? But I'm not, and that I will leave as a question because I can't be sure. You know, but certainly I turned the light off every time I had to use the restroom. You know, every time I took a shower, every time I had to change my clothes. I couldn't change my clothes anywhere except in the bathroom because I didn't have a real room. You know, I had a swing bed which people could walk past and harass me, which they did a lot this morning. You know, and it's just totally out of control. Right? Apparently, she's telling me it's unacceptable for me to publish video of what the unit looks like, and I would have to go outside anytime I want to use my phone while I'm at the unit. Anytime I want to use my phone. Right? They're like, we don't want to see you on your phone when you're at the unit. You have to go outside. Outside in November. I mean, it's not that cold out today, but outside for anything. So what am I going to do? I'm going to sit there in the swing bed with no walls around me whatsoever, and no ability to distract myself or do anything except where am I going to go? Sit there and watch TV, or be out in the cold on my phone while everybody else does whatever they want. I'm sure people use their phones to take pictures of me, you know, when I was in the unit, right? I'm sure. I mean, I looked up, I saw this guy with his phone pointed right at me, you know, and I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm sending somebody a text message. Oh, really? You know, did it have my picture in it? You know, and then nobody's hearing anything about that. I suppose it's acceptable for me to be treated that way. It's acceptable for me to be sexually harassed. It's acceptable for me to be sexually harassed by staff and patients and then be told that I'm delusional while they're laughing in my face. It's acceptable for me to be stalked by the janitor. I guess it's acceptable for me to be in this situation in the first place, right? It's just okay to do this to me because I have a psychiatric history. Doesn't it make it even more disgusting that I have this extensive psychiatric history and yet this is the way that I'm treated every day?